everyone, I hope that you are doing well. I have a fun video for you today. Today we're going to mix some of the highly mundane with some highly exciting things. And we're going to start off with the mundane. I found some new things at Costco, so I thought it'd be fun to try them and, share my thoughts with you. This is not brought to us by Costco. I just found these when I was shopping on Instacart. But the first one is this chickpea creamy garlic pasta. I know that we all try to, cook from scratch and cook whole foods, but if you are a busy person in any capacity, you know that sometimes you need convenience foods. So this is like a boxed mac and cheese, but it has some pretty interesting attributes. It is penne made with chickpeas and yellow peas, and it has 15 grams of protein, and it has a creamy garlic sauce. So I am very curious to see if I will actually like this. So I am going to make this for lunch today. And then I also found a new packaged salad. Now I do love to make my salads from scratch. I actually even recently shared a video where I showed you how I do that and I prepare them in jars. But again, sometimes it is convenient to buy a pre-packaged mix. So this one is creamy dill pickle, and it's a chopped kit. And it's by Taylor Farms, and it comes in a little 2-pack here. And this caught my attention because I love that dill pickle flavor. When the Grinch meals came out at McDonald's, the Happy Meals, we bought them, and I loved the pickle fries. They had like a dill pickle sauce that you put on the fries, and I thought that it was really good in a strange way. So I'm excited to try this. This is green and red cabbage, cauliflower, green leaf lettuce, kale, dill pickle, brioche croutons, feta, and dill pickle seasoning. So it sounds kind of good. And sometimes I like to buy these because then I can try to recreate it myself. Although I think this might be hard to recreate. Enough talking, let's get cooking. Okay, the sunlight is becoming very prominent on the counter, so I'll try to do this quickly. Here's the salad part, and then here are all the components. This is the good stuff. This is the dill seasoning. I already smell the dill flavor. I love that. So good. Mix it all up. Okay, this is my plate and it looks really good. I'm excited to try this. They will all be new flavors for me. So I have the pasta here with some pepper on it, and then the dill pickle salad and a baguette with a little pat of butter that's supposed to be on the side, but it's on top. So let's see what we think of this. Okay, let's try it out. So first, I'm going to try the pasta. It's actually really good. It reminds me of the Annie's white cheddar mac and cheese. And the pasta tastes like regular pasta. It doesn't taste like chickpea pasta. So that's really good. I also like the creamy garlic sauce. I think it's good. Okay, now let's try the salad, which I'm really excited for. I like that salad a lot. It's very crunchy, and the dill flavor is very subtle, but it's definitely there. And it's just very fresh and vibrant. So overall, this is a great lunch, and I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to finish my lunch, and afterward, I'm going to share my exciting news with you. Okay, I made a pot of tea so I can share my news with you, and while that is steeping, I want to show you we completed our first 1,000 piece puzzle. This is the Ravensburger Mother Goose Fill, and it was a lot more challenging than I thought it would be. I thought that because there were so many different scenes that it would be easier. I do find that when there is a lot of one color, like let's say half the image is sky, that is really challenging. I experienced that in the last White Mountain puzzle one I did, but challenging in a good way. So anyway, I thought I'm moving up in puzzle count. This is a 1,000 piece puzzle, so I thought I'll make it easy for myself by having little scenes everywhere, but it actually was not. It was pretty hard. It took us probably a week, and you know, we worked on it for a little bit every evening and my kids helped me. So there are two incidents. The first one is that this piece right here was chewed by this guy. Watson, what do you have? Okay, he's eating this. So he was eating something else then. Yes, Watson chewed a piece, but we were able to put it back in. And then this is a mystery to me. This piece is missing. I don't think it was missing from the puzzle. I think that we lost it because I could have sworn that I put that piece in there and then now it's gone. It's just a mystery to me. And that is frustrating because I did want to frame this puzzle because first of all, it's our first 1,000 piece puzzle, but also it's so adorable. I love it. Like, I love nursery rhymes, and it has all of the different ones. The owl and the pussycat. The dish ran away with the spoon. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet eating her curds and whey. Let's see what else we can find here. Pat a cake. These are the blackbirds baked in the pie. The cow jumped over the moon. Hey diddle diddle. We have little Bo Peep who lost her sheep. Hi, sweetheart. I think that one is like the goose, the gander. Oh, that's Mother Goose. That's actually Mother Goose. Okay. Humpty Dumpty. All the king's horses and all the king's men. I don't know who he is. Which nursery rhyme is that? I know those are the three blind mice. And yeah, the Muffin Man. These are the monkeys jumping on the bed. Anyway, I could go on. Baba Black Sheep, Little Tom Horner. Oh, Jack and Jill. This was a complete joy. I might still glue it together, but honestly, that missing piece is kind of a bummer. So, and also the trees were the hardest part. This part right here. So I just wanted to show you that. And now let me go get my tea. Okay, so first let's address the elephant in the room, and that is that I have a new dress on. This is from Marine Layer. It is a t-shirt dress. It is so casual, but also very comfortable, very easy to wear. And it comes in two colors, but I ordered this green one because I do love wearing green. And I can just see myself wearing this a lot, especially at home in the spring and summer, so it's cute. Marine Layer is like one of my absolute new favorite brands, new to me anyway. But I discovered them last year when I found the circus dress, and I have ordered a few more things from Marine Layer for my spring summer wardrobe. So when those come in, I'll show them to you, and it could be that they are in by the end of the video. So I'll leave timestamps down below. You can check that out because I know some people only like the fashion content. So yes, I really love my dress. Okay, now let me tell you my exciting news. I have been invited to go to the Google offices in Atlanta and take part in a panel discussion on YouTube. This is a huge honor for me. I am so excited for this. I've been on YouTube for a long time. You know, I'm like 15 years strong on YouTube consistently. So I just feel very honored to be invited to this event. I can't wait to go to the Google Atlanta offices. The best part about this is that my sister is coming with me. I told her that I was going to go on this trip and she said, "Can I come?" And I was like, sure, why not? So we are going to have a sister's trip together, which is exciting. So yes, that is going to be the next part of the vlog that you see. I am feeling really under the weather right now. Sometimes this happens to me before a big like work trip, and I think it's because I work myself up into a frenzy of stress over it, which is ridiculous because I don't need to be stressed out. So anyway, I'm going to have my green tea and lay low today, but the next time I see you, I will be in Atlanta, Georgia. Cheers. I'm just kidding. I have one more thing to show you and then I will go, but I wanted to give you an update on the orchids because a few videos ago, I showed you that they were ready to rebloom again, and look at the gorgeous, prolific blooms that they have produced from those. I'll show you the before right here. And then this is the after. So just a bit of encouragement for you to keep going with your orchids, because if you think they're dead, they aren't, and they grow so quickly, because this is just a few weeks later after I filmed that footage. So for both of these orchids, this is like maybe the third time around. And you can see there's one coming in right here. So they are just so pretty. I love like this big bloom coming in is going to be so pretty. So I just wanted to show you that update. And this one right here has a big one coming as well. So all my orchids are pretty much reblooming, and I just wanted to give you that update. My sister and I landed late the night before, and this is bright and early the next morning for my talk. I'm wearing this striped dress by Lulu's. I love it so much, along with my quince cardigan, gingy berry necklace, and Thursday Boots Eden loafer. It's also freezing, so I'm wearing my Bowdoin trench on top of this since I am walking to the Google headquarters. It's about a 10-minute walk from my hotel, and there is the Google Atlanta building. It is such a cool skyscraper. Our panel was being moderated by Franella, and the other YouTuber speaking alongside me was NK from NK's World. I'll link her channel below. She has an amazing beauty commentary channel, and we hit it off immediately. We were on stage for 45 minutes talking about our experience as creators and sharing it with the audience, which was full of YouTube leadership and executives. I can't express to you how great this experience was. I've been on YouTube for 15 years now and had so much to share about the creator experience. When it was all over, we got a tour of the building from Craig. All I can say is, wow, Google treats their employees well. There were several restaurants, cafes, and even a salon on the premises. Lots of thoughtfully designed workspaces and even music rooms and game rooms. We loved the tour. It was time to say goodbye to everyone at Google. I hope to see them all again. I walked about 10 minutes to the Margaret Mitchell house where I met my sister. My sister and I both had a bit of an obsession with the Gone with the Wind movie when we were growing up. We saw it several times and, of course, read the book. So we went to visit Margaret Mitchell's house, which is now a museum. I thought the museum did a great job of sharing the Gone with the Wind story, but also exploring the problematic nature of not only some of the stereotypes that the film portrays, but also the plight of the real-life Black actors such as Hattie McDaniel and Butterfly McQueen and what they had to go through during the time of segregation. So I felt the museum represented both aspects really well. After Margaret Mitchell House, we went for a spot of lunch at South City Kitchen and had a truly Southern lunch. We had fried green tomatoes, she crab soup, and Carolina trout. It was delicious. I highly recommend this restaurant. After lunch, we headed over to the High Museum of Art in Atlanta. I did not research the exhibits beforehand because I like to be surprised, and I definitely was. We got to see The Lost World, The Art of Minnie Evans. What a treat that was. Minnie Evans was an African-American artist born in 1892 in North Carolina. Minnie's drawings of harmoniously intertwined human, botanical, and animal forms came from visions of the lost world, or nations destroyed by the Great Flood, as described in the book of Genesis. I found her artwork to be very intriguing, bright, colorful, and thought-provoking, and I was so glad to see this exhibit. Then we turned a corner to see the permanent exhibits at the High Museum, and I was shook. The collection was stunning, and after a few more twists and turns, I came across the most incredible European Impressionist collection. Berthe Morisot, Claude Monet, Edward Manet, Camille Pissarro. Incredible. So I also saw Toulouse-Lautrec pieces there. It was impressive. We were pretty exhausted after the museum, so we got a nice coffee and took an Uber back to the hotel so we could have some downtime. It was time to get into our pajamas and enjoy some reading. We both brought our print fresh pajamas, of course. My sister is reading a book on chicken gardens, and I am reading Emily Henry's Book Lovers. This is a very popular book in the contemporary romance genre. So if you like that genre, I think that you would probably love this book. I do have thoughts on it because I have finished it, so I'll share that in my full spring TBR coming up. So after our downtime, we were hungry again, and we had to get out of our pajamas back into our clothes, and we headed out for dinner, this time at Pasta da Pulcinella. My sister ordered the highly recommended tortelli di mele, and I got the tagliatelle bolognese because I love a good bolognese. And for dessert, we got the creme brulee and a chocolate mousse cake. Our trip was over the next morning as we had an early flight out, but what an incredible experience. I will never forget. By the way, I just wanted to thank you for being here and invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. 15 years on YouTube, what an accomplishment. I'm just grateful for all of you because if you weren't watching, I would not be making videos. So thank you so much. I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, everyone. If you haven't already, I invite you to check out my latest book, The Daily Connoisseur's Guide to Living Well at Home. I will leave that linked down below. And thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Love, Jennifer.